Now, let us discuss difficult words of lesson number 12 in the form of dictionary. We will discuss the difficult words, or we can say key terms, with their meanings, and we will use them in the sentence. The first word is asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is a mode of reproduction in which a new offspring is produced by a single parent. We can use it in the sentence like, many plants do only asexual reproduction. The next is sexual reproduction. It means the production of new living organism by combining genetic information from two individuals of different types or genders. It could be used in the sentence like, flowers do sexual reproduction in plants. The next word is embryo. Embryo means an unborn or unhatched offspring in the process of development. In a particular, a human offspring during the period from approximately the 2nd to 8th week after fertilization. It could be used in the sentence like, genes control the development of an embryo. The next word is fertilization. It means the process of combining the male gamete with the female gamete. It could be used in the sentence like, the male cell fuses with the egg to begin the process of fertilization. The next word is fragmentation. It means the process or state of breaking or being broken into fragments. It could be used in the sentence like, fragmentation is one of the important mechanisms that take place in multicellular organisms. The next word is gamete. It means a mature, haploid male or female germ cell which is able to unite with another of her opposite gender in sexual reproduction to form a zygote. It could be used in the sentence like, reproduction occurs when a female's gamete joins with the male's gamete. The next we have hypha. It means each of the branching filament that make up the mycelium of a fungus. It could be used in the sentence like, in many forms, hypha are particularly thick-walled. Next is ovule. It means the part of the ovary of seed plants that contains the female germ cell and after fertilization becomes the seed. It could be used in a sentence like, the result of the fertilization is the development of the ovule into the seed. The next word we have is pollen grains. A structure produced by plants containing the male haploid gamete to be used in reproduction. It could be used in the sentence like, pollen grains are transported from flowers to flowers by insects. Next is pollen tube. It means a hollow tube which develops from a pollen grain when deposited on the stigma of a flower. It penetrates the style and conveys the male gamete to the ovule. It could be used in the sentence like, the sperm are transferred from the pollen through the pollen tube. The next word is pollination. It means the act of transferring pollen grains from the male anther of the flower to the female stigma. It could be used in the sentence like, if pollination does not occur, then you won't have any fruit. The next we have is seed dispersal. It means the movement, spread, or transport of seeds away from the parent plants. Plants have limited mobility and rely upon a variety of dispersal. It could be used in the sentence like, the means of seed dispersal are wind, water, and animals. The next is spore. It means a minute, typically one-celled reproduction unit capable of giving rise to a new individual without sexual fusion. It could be used in a sentence like, a spore does not need to be fertilized by a male plant to grow. Next is sporangium. It is a structure within which spores are produced. It could be used in the sentence like, bread mold is a type of sporangium fungi known as a saprophyte. Next we have vegetative propagation. It means an asexual method of plant reproduction that occurs in its leaf, roots, and stem. It could be used in the sentence like, vegetative propagation is quicker and more reliable way of reproduction. Next is zygote. It means fertilized egg cell that results from the union of female gamete with a male gamete. It could be used in the sentence like, the product of fertilization is the zygote. And the last word for the lesson is budding. It's a process of having or developing buds. It can be used in a sentence like, the tree's branches are slowly budding and growing larger. I hope now you all have understood the difficult words as well as the new terms of the lesson.